My child, my beloved, pause for a moment and feel the stillness surrounding you, because heaven has marked this hour for something powerful within your home. I am Archangel Michael, speaking with urgency and love, because tonight is not ordinary. Something sacred is drawing near to your door, something you prayed for without speaking, something your heart has silently cried for. If you are hearing this now, it is not by accident. Heaven guided you here because this moment matters deeply. Do not scroll away, and do not let distractions pull you from this message, because what is coming can shift what you believed would remain stuck forever. My child, my beloved, before I reveal what heaven has prepared, listen closely. I ask you from the depths of love. If you feel even the smallest spark of peace or hope right now, stay with this message. Subscribe to this path of light, because every word here is meant to protect, uplift, and guide your spirit. You are being reminded that you are never walking alone. You are chosen, not because you are perfect, but because your heart keeps trying, even when it feels weary. Stay connected, because heaven still has many whispers meant for you. My child, my beloved, tonight your home is surrounded by unseen light. Angels are standing in places your eyes cannot reach. They are not there to judge you. They are there to guard you and bring peace where heaviness once stood. Something has been trying to block your peace for a long time, but its power is ending now. Heaven has seen every hidden tear and every prayer whispered at night when no one else was listening. You thought those prayers disappeared into silence, but they were gathered one by one. Nothing you released in pain was ignored. Every word, every sigh, every quiet plea reached heaven. And now, divine help is moving toward your home. And tonight we are being answered in a way you did not expect. My child, my beloved, there is a door about to open in your life, and it will not look like a miracle go at first. It may come as a message, a sudden idea, an unexpected visitor, or a shift in someone's towards you. Do not ignore small signs. Heaven awesome moves quietly before it moves loudly. What seems small tonight can become the turning point of your destiny tomorrow. That is why I beg you, do not miss this moment. My child, my beloved, you have been carrying heavy thoughts lately. You smile for others, but inside you feel tired. You wonder when your time will come, when your luck will change, when you will finally feel safe again. Heaven has not forgotten you. God has not abandoned you. Every delay had a purpose. Every closed door protected you from something you could not see. Tonight the protection turns into provision. My child, my beloved, someone close to you has been secretly praying for you. They may not have told you, but their heart keeps calling your name before God. That prayer has reached heaven, and tonight it connects with your own prayers. Two rivers are meeting, and when they meet, they create a strong flow that nothing can stop. Expect a sudden shift, even if you do not understand it yet. My child, my beloved, there is a blessing prepared specifically for your home. Not your neighbor's house, not your friend's place, but your home. The walls that heard your crying will now hear your laughter. The same bed where you felt hopeless will now witness your peace. God is about to change the atmosphere of your space. That heaviness you feel when you enter your room will lift. Light will replace it, my child, my beloved. I want you to listen carefully now. If you walk away from this message, you may delay what heaven is releasing. Not cancel it, but delay it. timing matters. Obedience opens doors. Stay present. Stay aware. Heaven moves in moments like this, when your heart is open and your mind is quiet. My child, my beloved, you are stronger than you think. You survived things that should have broken you. You healed from wounds you never talked about. Heaven watched every battle you fought in silence. That is why tonight is special. God rewards silent warriors. You never begged for attention, but haven't noticed you. My child, my beloved, someone who doubted you will soon be surprised by your growth. They counted you out, but God counted you in. What they saw as your weakness was actually your training. You were being prepared for something bigger than you imagined. Tonight is a sign that your season is changing. My child, my beloved, I see fear in your heart, fear of losing, fear of trusting again, fear of hoping too much. But listen to me, hope is not dangerous. Giving up is. Do not let past pain steal future joy. Heaven is asking you to open your heart again slowly, gently, but sincerely. My child, my beloved, a miracle does not always come with noise and fireworks. Sometimes it comes as peace after chaos. Sometimes it comes as clarity after confusion. Sometimes it comes as a person who suddenly understands you. Be alert. The miracle is already moving toward you. My child, my beloved, you have been asking God for a sign. This is it. You wanted confirmation. This is it. You wanted to know if you should keep going. Keep going. Heaven is not done with your story. The chapter you are entering now will be different, lighter, happier, stronger. My child, my beloved, tonight you may receive news that shifts your emotions. Do not panic. Everything is aligning in your favor, even if it looks strange at first. God uses unexpected paths to take you to beautiful destinations. Trust the process. My child, my beloved, you are protected. Even when you felt alone, angels walked beside you. Even when you made mistakes, mercy covered you. Even when you doubted yourself, God believed in you. That belief is now turning into action. My child, my beloved, someone who hurt you is thinking about you right now. They feel regret. They realize what they lost. But do not look back. Your future is calling you. Do not reopen doors God closed for your protection. My child, my beloved, your name was spoken in heaven today. It was spoken with love. It was spoken with purpose. It was spoken with promise. That is why this message found you. Heaven wanted to remind you that you matter. My child, my beloved, your home will feel different soon. You will sense it. A calm you have not felt in a long time will settle. Arguments will reduce. Smiles will return. Peace will replace tension. This is not imagination. This is preparation. My child, my beloved, I see financial worries in your heart. You wonder how things will work out. God is arranging resources in ways you cannot see yet. Do not underestimate small opportunities. They carry big potential. My child, my beloved, there is a calling on your life that goes beyond what you imagine. You are meant to touch hearts, to inspire, to uplift. Even your pain will become purpose. One day, someone will survive because of your story. That is why you were not broken. That is why you are still standing. My child, my beloved, you have been praying for protection over your family. Heaven has heard you. Angels are guarding your loved ones. Even when you are not there, they are safe. God is building a hedge around those you care about. Rest your heart. Your prayers are working. My child, my beloved, there will be a moment soon where you will feel overwhelming gratitude. You will look around and realize how far you've come. The tears, the struggles, the nights of doubt, they will finally make sense. You will whisper thank you with a full heart. My child, my beloved, don't rush your journey. Every season has its beauty. Even winter prepares the ground for spring. What feels like emptiness is actually preparation. God is planting something new in your life. Soon you will see the bloom. My child, my beloved, your voice matters. Your choices matter. Your faith matters. Heaven pays attention to you. You are not just another soul. You are chosen not for popularity, but for purpose. My child, my beloved, there are doors closing right now that you don't even see. God is blocking things you asked for because they would have hurt you later. Trust His protection. What He removes, He replaces with something better. My child, my beloved, tonight is a turning point. Mark this moment in your heart. Remember how you felt listening to this. Soon you will look back and realize this was the beginning of something beautiful. My child, my beloved, I want you to believe again. Believe in love. Believe in miracles. Believe in yourself. Your heart deserves hope. Your soul deserves joy. My child, my beloved, heaven is not done with you. God is not done with your story. The best chapters are still ahead. Stay close. Stay faithful. Stay ready. My child, my beloved, something powerful is unfolding in your life right now. You may not see it yet, but you will feel it soon. A calm, a clarity, a confidence you never had before. My child, my beloved, thank you for staying with this message. It shows your faith. It shows your hunger for truth. Heaven honors that. My child, my beloved, keep your heart soft. Keep your spirit humble. Keep your faith strong. You are protected. You are guided. You are deeply loved, my child, my beloved. Your miracle is closer than you think. Do not give up now. You are too close to quit. Heaven is cheering for you. My child, my beloved, stay connected. There is still more heaven wants to share with you. My child, my beloved, stay with me a little longer because what heaven is about to whisper, how much is the deepest part of your heart? You have been carrying questions you never asked out loud. You wondered why certain doors closed without explanation, why people walked away when you needed the most, why life felt heavier when you were trying your best to stay strong. God saw every tear that fell in silence. He counted every breath you took when you felt like giving up. Tonight, heaven wants you to know that nothing was wasted. Every pain shaped you. Every loss strengthened you. Every delay protected you from something you were not ready to face. My child, my beloved, you have been chosen for this moment because your spirit is sensitive. Do you feel things deeply? Do you love sincerely? You care even when it hurts. That is rare. That is precious. That is why heaven guards you closely. God does not give heavy battles to weak hearts. He trusted you with this journey because He knew you would survive it. And you did. You are still here. You are still trying. That alone is a miracle, my child, my beloved. Someone in your past still thinks about you. They remember your kindness. They regret their words. They realize what they lost. But do not look back. Your future is calling you. God is leading you forward. The past cannot hold what your destiny carries. You are moving into a season where your value will be recognized without you begging for it. My child, my beloved, tonight your prayers are being answered in ways you cannot imagine. Some answers come as yes. Some come as no. Some come as wait. Do not be angry at the waiting. Waiting builds strength. Waiting builds wisdom. Waiting prepares your heart to receive what you asked for without destroying it. My child, my beloved, you are about to enter a phase where your mind becomes calm. Overthinking will slowly fade. Fear will lose its power. Confidence will rise quietly inside you. You will start trusting yourself again. You will stop doubting every decision. This peace is heaven's gift to you. My child, my beloved, there is a reason you feel different lately. You are outgrowing old patterns. You no longer enjoy what once distracted you. You crave deeper connections. You want meaning, not noise. This is spiritual growth. This is God pulling you closer to your true purpose. My child, my beloved, someone in your family will soon change their attitude toward you. They will see your worth. They will respect your journey. Healing is entering your bloodline. What heard generations before you will stop with you. You are the cycle breaker. My child, my beloved, heaven is preparing a surprise for you. It will come unexpectedly. You will not plan it. You will not see it coming. But when it happens, you will know it was God. You will feel His presence in it. You will smile with gratitude. My child, my beloved, your home will soon be filled with laughter again. If it felt quiet, joy is returning. If it felt heavy, light is entering. God is blessing your space. He is removing unseen negativity. Peace will become your new normal. My child, my beloved, you have been worried about your future. Stop fearing tomorrow. God already went there. He prepared the path. He arranged help. He placed blessings along the way. Walk forward with confidence. You are not walking alone. My child, my beloved, tonight is a reminder that you are never late. You are on divine timing. Everything will happen when your heart is ready to handle it. Trust God's clock. It never fails. My child, my beloved, someone will soon come into your life who understands you without you explaining everything. They will see your soul. They will respect your silence. They will support your dreams. God sends the right people at the right time. My child, my beloved, your family is under divine watch. Even when you worried, God protects. Even when you sleep, angels stand guard. Release your fear. Your loved ones are covered. My child, my beloved, you are not late in life. You are exactly on schedule. Divine timing cannot be rushed. Everything is aligning perfectly for your growth. My child, my beloved, do not compare your journey to anyone else. Your story is custom made. God writes different chapters for different souls. Your path is unique for a reason. My child, my beloved, tonight before you sleep, speak blessings over yourself. Say, good things are coming. Say, I'm protected. Say, I'm guided. Your words create reality. My child, my beloved, the season of tears is ending. The season of smiles is beginning. You will soon laugh freely again. That joy will heal old pain. My child, my beloved, heaven is proud of your growth. Look how far you've come. Look how strong you are now. You survived things you thought would destroy you. My child, my beloved, stay connected to this light. Stay close to God. More blessings are on the way. My child, my beloved, this is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a beautiful chapter. My child, my beloved, your miracle is approaching quietly. Do not rush. Do not doubt. Trust heaven's timing. My child, my beloved, stay present. Stay faithful. Stay hopeful. My child, my beloved, heaven is still speaking to you, and your heart is listening. My child, my beloved, keep your heart open just a little longer because heaven is still pouring light into your spirit. There are layers inside you that God is gently healing right now. You may not even realize it, but something heavy is lifting. That tight feeling in your chest, that quiet sadness you carried without reason, it is slowly dissolving. This is divine comfort touching you where no human ever could. Let it happen. Let yourself feel safe again. My child, my beloved, you have been strong for everyone else. You became the listener, the supporter, the one who stays calm when others panic. But who held you when you felt weak? God did. Even when you felt alone, heaven wrapped its arms around you. You were never abandoned. You were being protected in ways your eyes could not see, my child. My beloved, tonight something from your past loses its power over you. A memory that once hurt a person who once controlled your emotions. A mistake that once haunted. It is all losing its grip. Freedom is entering your soul. You are stepping into emotional peace. My child, my beloved, I see a smile returning to your face soon, a genuine one, not forced, not polite, but real. Something will happen that reminds you of who you used to be before pain changed you. Joy will feel natural again. My child, my beloved, there is a blessing hidden in your waiting season. You learned patience. You learned self-respect. You learned to truly matters. That wisdom will protect you for the rest of your life. My child, my beloved, someone will soon come to you for advice. They will see your strength. They will recognize your growth. You will realize how far you have come when you hear yourself guiding them. My child, my beloved, God is preparing your heart for a new beginning, something fresh, something beautiful, something that will not hurt you like before. This time it will be peaceful. My child, my beloved, tonight you may suddenly feel grateful for things you once complained about. That is gross. That is healing. That is spiritual maturity. My child, my beloved, your name is written in heaven with purpose. You are not here by accident. Your birth had meaning. Your life has direction. Your future is bright. My child, my beloved, you will soon receive a message, a call, or a sign that confirms when's what you felt in your heart trusted. That is heaven guiding you. My child, my beloved, I want you to stop doubting yourself. You are capable. You are worthy. You are stronger than you think. God chose you for a reason. My child, my beloved, a peaceful sleep is coming to you tonight. Your mind will rest. Your heart will feel lighter. This is a gift from heaven. My child, my beloved, your kindness will soon return to you multiplied. What you gave without expecting anything back will now come back to you unexpectedly. My child, my beloved, you are entering a season of emotional stability. You will no longer feel controlled by your feelings. You will feel balanced, calm, centered. My child, my beloved, I see you smiling while reading this. That smile is a sign. Your spirit is responding to truth. My child, my beloved, keep walking forward. Do not look back. Your future needs you focused. My child, my beloved, heaven is still working. Even when you cannot see his hand, even when doubt tries to rise, God is still moving for you. My child, my beloved, you are covered, guided, and deeply loved. Stay close to this light, because more beautiful things are already on the way. My child, my beloved, your miracle is nearer than it has ever been. So do not walk away yet. Heaven still has more to speak into your spirit. Even when you felt alone, angels were walking beside you, guarding what you could not see. Even when you stumbled, mercy covered you. Even when you questioned your worth, God still believed in you. That belief is now becoming movement in your life, and heaven is beginning to turn hidden preparation into visible change. My child, my beloved, someone who caused you pain is thinking of you now. Regret is touching their heart, and they are beginning to understand what they lost. But do not return to doors God closed to protect your peace and your future. My child, my beloved, your name was spoken in heaven today with love, purpose, and promise. That is why this message reached you. Heaven wanted to remind your heart that you matter more than you have allowed yourself to believe. My child, my beloved, your home will soon carry a different feeling. A calm you have not known for a long time will begin to settle there. Tension will soften, arguments will lessen, smiles will return, and peace will take its place. This is not imagination. It is preparation. My child, my beloved, heaven sees the financial worries hidden in your heart. You wonder how everything will work out, but God is arranging resources in ways you cannot yet see. Do not overlook small opportunities, because they may carry greater potential than they first appear to have. My child, my beloved, you are entering a season where your efforts will finally begin to show results. What you planted through tears will be harvested with joy. Be patient just a little longer, because the fruit is almost ready. My child, my beloved, tonight before you sleep, speak gratitude and thank God in advance, because gratitude opens the door to miracles. Even if you do not see the blessing yet, thank Him. Faith opens doors faster than fear ever could. My child, my beloved, you are not behind in life. You are exactly where you need to be. Your journey is unique. Do not compare your path to others. Heaven has a custom plan for you. My child, my beloved, you will soon laugh at things that once made you cry. You will look back and say, "Thank God I did not give up." Your strength will inspire others, even if you never realize it. My child, my beloved, stay close to God. Talk to Him like a friend. Cry if you need to. Laugh with Him. He listens. He cares. He answers. My child, my beloved, this message is only the beginning. Heaven has more to reveal to you. Stay connected. Stay faithful. Stay hopeful. My child, my beloved, remember tonight is special. Something powerful is near. Do not miss it. Open your heart. Receive it. trusted. Your life is about to change. My child, my beloved, I want you to breathe slowly right now and feel the air around you, because something unseen is shifting in your atmosphere. Heaven is rearranging things behind the scenes, and even though your eyes cannot see it yet, soul can feel it. That restless feeling you have been carrying, that quiet heaviness, you wake up with some mornings. It is not random. It is the sound of old seasons closing and new doors preparing to open. Tonight is part of that divine movement. This is why you were guided back to this message, because your spirit needed this reminder that you are not for. You are being prepared. My child, my beloved, you have been questioning your worth lately. You wonder if people truly see you, if your efforts matter, if your kindness is being taken for granted. Heaven sees everything. God counts every silence, sacrifice you made for others. The nights you stayed awake, worrying for your family, the times you held back tears so you could stay strong for someone else, none of it went unnoticed. Tonight, heaven is whispering to your heart, telling you that you are deeply valued, deeply loved, and divinely chosen. My child, my beloved, there is a shift happening in your relationships. Some people will grow closer to you, while others will slowly fade away. Do not be afraid of this change. Not everyone is meant to walk every season with you. God removes people gently when their role in your story is complete. Trust this process. It is making space for healthier connections, for people who truly understand your heart. My child, my beloved, I see you trying to stay positive even when things feel uncertain. You smile in front of others, but when you are alone, your mind races with questions. When will things change, you ask. When will my breakthrough come, you wonder. Listen carefully, because heaven is answering you now. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. It has already started in ways you cannot see. Every delay was training. Every disappointment was shaping your strength. My child, my beloved, tonight your home is wrapped in divine protection. Angels are standing at your doors and windows. Nothing negative will enter. No evil plan will succeed against you. God has placed a shield over your life. Even if you felt attacked spiritually, emotionally, or mentally, that attack is ending. Peace is returning. My child, my beloved, someone in your life will soon speak words you have been waiting to hear. It may be an apology, a confession, or a surprising truth. When it happens, stay calm. Do not react from old wounds. Respond with wisdom. You are no longer who you used to be. You have grown. Let your maturity speak for you. My child, my beloved, there is a gift hidden in what you are going through right now. Pain teaches lessons that comfort never can. You are becoming wiser, stronger, and more patient. One day, you will help others using the same story that once hurt you. God is turning your scars into testimonies. My child, my beloved, I know you feel tired of waiting for love, waiting for success, waiting for peace. But waiting is not punishment. It is preparation. God never rushes what He wants to last. What is coming into your life will stay. It will not break easily. That is why it took time. My child, my beloved, tonight I ask you to let go of guilt. You did your best with what you knew at that time. Forgive yourself. You are not your past mistakes. You are who you are becoming. God does not hold your past against you. He sees your future. My child, my beloved, a financial door is slowly opening for you. It may not look like the miracle yet, but it will grow. A small opportunity will become something big. Do not ignore it. Take it seriously. Be grateful. Steward it wisely. My child, my beloved, someone you least expect will support you soon. They will show kindness when you thought no one cared. This is heaven reminding you that you are never truly alone. Help will come from unexpected places. My child, my beloved, you have been asking God for clarity. Tonight, clarity will start forming in your mind. Confusion will fade. You will begin to understand why certain things happened. What felt unfair will start making sense. Trust the process. My child, my beloved, heaven is preparing a surprise for you. It will come on unexpectedly. You will not plan it. You will not see it coming. But when it happens, you will know it was God. You will feel His presence in it. You will smile with gratitude, my child, my beloved. Your home will soon be filled with laughter again. If it felt quiet, joy is returning. If it felt heavy, light is entering. God is blessing your space. He is removing unseen negativity. Peace will become your new normal. My child, my beloved, you have been worried about your future. Stop fearing tomorrow. God already went there. He prepared the path. He arranged help. He placed blessings along the way. Walk forward with confidence. You are not walking alone. My child, my beloved, tonight is a reminder that you are never late. You are on divine timing. Everything will happen when your heart is ready to handle it. Trust God's clock. It never fails. My child, my beloved, someone will soon come into your life who understands you without you explaining, cleaning everything. They will see your soul. They will respect your silence. They will support your dreams. God sends the right people at the right time. My child, my beloved, do not underestimate your prayers. Even short prayers carry power. Even silent prayers are heard. God listens to your heart more than your words. My child, my beloved, your tears watered seeds you cannot see yet. Soon they will bloom. You will be shocked by how beautiful your future looks. Keep believing. Keep hoping. My child, my beloved, heaven is proud of your growth. You are not the same person you were last year. You learned. You healed. You evolved. That is victory. My child, my beloved, remember this moment. Remember how you felt listening to this. This is a turning point. Your story is shifting. Your destiny is unfolding. My child, my beloved, you are loved beyond measure. You are protected beyond what you know. You are guided even when you feel lost. My child, my beloved, stay close to God. Stay connected to this light. Heaven still has more to reveal to you. My child, my beloved, your miracle is near. Do not give up now. You are too close to quit. Angels are cheering for you. My child, my beloved, I am still with you. God is still working. Your life is changing quietly, beautifully, powerfully. My child, my beloved, stay here. Heaven is not done speaking to you yet. My child, my beloved, let these words sink deep into your heart because heaven is drawing closer to you in this very moment. You may feel a strange come right now, or maybe even a soft emotion rising inside you. That is not random. That is your spirit recognizing truth. God is touching places inside you that you thought were forgotten. The wounds you buried, the dreams you paused, the hopes you hid. Heaven is gently awakening them again. You are being reminded of who you truly are not what life made you believe you were. My child, my beloved, you have walked through storms that others never saw. You carried burdens that were never yours to hold. You protected people who never protected you back. Yet you stayed kind. You stayed soft. That alone is a miracle. Heaven honors hearts like yours. God sees your patience. He sees your silent endurance. And now He is stepping in to restore what was drained from you. My child, my beloved, something is shifting in your favor. You may not notice it immediately, but watch the small details. A sudden opportunity, a peaceful conversation, a door that opens naturally. These are signs. Heaven often moves quietly first. Loud miracles come later. Trust what is unfolding. My child, my beloved, tonight your name is being spoken in places you cannot see, not in gossip, not in negativity, but in prayer. Someone is asking God to bless you. Someone is lifting you up in ways you don't even know. That unseen support is powerful. That is why you are still standing. My child, my beloved, you are not broken. You are becoming. You are not lost. You are being guided. You are not unlucky. You are protected. Everything you thought was rejection was actually redirection. God was saving you from pain you never had to experience. My child, my beloved, there is a blessing on your patience. The days you waited without complaining, the times you trusted without proof. Heaven recorded every moment. Nothing was wasted. Your reward is forming. My child, my beloved, tonight you may feel the urge to clean your space, rearrange things, or just sit quietly. Follow that feeling. Your spirit is preparing your environment for what's coming. Energy is shifting. Light is entering. My child, my beloved, you are about to receive clarity about a situation that confused you. Answers will come naturally. You will suddenly understand why things happen the way they did. Peace will replace questions. My child, my beloved, someone is coming who will appreciate you in the way your heart always deserved. They will not only notice what you do, they will understand who you are. This connection will feel safe, sincere, and different. My child, my beloved, God is gently restoring your ability to trust. You were wounded before, but you did not allow pain to make you cold. That is strength, and heaven will honor your courage to love again. My child, my beloved, a quiet joy is waiting for you. Not loud, not showy, but deep and steady. It is the kind of joy that makes you smile when no one is watching. That peace is priceless, and it is on its way. My child, my beloved, your family is under divine protection. Even when worry rises, God is watching. Even while you sleep, angels stand guard. Release your fear, because those you love are covered. My child, my beloved, you are not behind in life. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Divine timing cannot be forced, and everything is aligning perfectly for your growth, your healing, and your purpose. My child, my beloved, do not compare your journey with anyone else's. Your story was written uniquely for your soul. God gives different chapters to different hearts, and your path has meaning for a reason. My child, my beloved, before you sleep each night, speak blessings over yourself. Say good things are coming. Say you are protected. Say you are guided. Your words carry power, and they help shape your reality. My child, my beloved, the season of tears is coming to an end. A season of smiles is beginning. Soon you will laugh freely again, and that joy will touch the places where old pain once lived. My child, my beloved, heaven is proud of your growth. Look at how far you have come. Look at the strength you carry now. You survived moments you once thought would break you completely. My child, my beloved, stay close to this light. Stay near to God, because more blessings are moving toward you. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. This is not an accident today. God is reaching for you directly, and Archangel Michael warns that only a brief moment remains to hear what heaven has prepared. My child, my beloved, you were not meant to see this unless heaven chose you. If your eyes are reading these words, time is moving faster than you understand. This is more than a message. It is a divine instruction. A door has opened before you, but that door will not remain open forever. Archangel Michael has been calling your name in the Spirit, and this is the urgent final call. If you turn away now, the answer you have prayed for may fade like mist before the morning light. My child, my beloved, I urge you to subscribe to this divine stream so you never miss another call from heaven. Do not leave sacred guidance to chance when your soul has waited so long for words that can heal your story. My child, my beloved, this concerns your money, your provision, and what God has released for you. What you do not know is that two people from your own bloodline have quietly tried to reach for what heaven placed in your hands alone. They may smile in your presence, but behind your back they have been trying to loosen the knots around your blessing. God allowed silence for a season, but that silence has ended, and your protection is rising again. My child, my beloved, heaven has hidden this truth until the right moment. You were being watched and tested to see whether you would listen to the pull in your soul, the strange delay, and the uneasy feeling you could not explain. Those delays were not random. They were clues placed along your path. Your spirit sensed said something before your mind could understand it. You were not wrong. You simply did not yet know how right you were. My child, my beloved, tonight is unlike every other night. This is not just another message. It is the final warning before a sacred shift. God is not cruel, but God is just. And this moment carries divine urgency. If you ignore it, you may feel something change around you. But if you listen, heaven will guide your next step, protect what belongs to you, and reveal what has been hidden before it can harm your path. You may not know what, but you'll feel a part of your story slip from your grasp. That's why I'm asking you as your divine protector. Stay with me. Don't skip this. Don't scroll. Don't brush it off. My child, my beloved, there are documents, inheritances, resources, promises that were spoken over your life. Heaven recorded your name beside them. But those close to you have tried to rewrite the story. They tried to make it seem like you didn't deserve it. They tried to paint you as unworthy. But God says you were always the rightful heir. My child, my beloved, you keep asking, why is it taking so long? Why does breakthrough feel blocked? And God says, because every time I try to release it, someone near you tried to intercept it. But today, something changed. The sword has come down, and I've been sent to cut every unholy tie, draining your favor. My child, my beloved, a financial release is being written with your name on it again. Yes, again. because the last one was stolen, diverted. You felt it, didn't you? That blessing you were so sure was coming, and then suddenly it vanished. This is why. This is what they did. And this is why I was silent until now. Because only today are you ready to hear it. My child, my beloved, your name was mentioned in a spiritual meeting last night. A scroll was opened, and when they read your name aloud, the angels looked at me. They asked, will they open the message this time, or will they miss it again? And I said, let me try once more. Let me go to them again. Let me shout louder. That's why you're here. You heard heaven pulling you. And you obeyed. That's why the blessing hasn't been given to someone else yet. My child, my beloved, there is a woman who knows something about your money. The detail, a number, a signature. And she has been pretending not to know. But heaven is about to expose what she whispered behind your name. She thought no one saw, but God saw. And now I have been told to confront it in spirit, and you will see the signs in the next 3 days. My child, my beloved, do not confront anyone yet. Stay silent. Do not speak about what you feel. Instead, pray, remain hidden. Let heaven do the exposing. If you speak too soon, you may interfere with the timing. God is not asking you to fight. He's asking you to stay still, while He shows you what was hidden behind closed doors. My child, my beloved, a man in your family has been pretending to protect you, but has been using your trust to get close to what belongs to you. He won't admit it. He'll act confused, but deep down he knows he crossed the line. The dreams you've had, the uneasiness in your spirit, it's not paranoia. It's revelation. My child, my beloved, don't mistake silence for safety. Just because they haven't made a move in the open doesn't mean they haven't acted in the unseen. But here's the miracle. God is restoring what was taken without a fight. You won't have to argue for it. You won't have to explain yourself. It will just come, and when it does, no one will be able to block it. My child, my beloved, you were marked for financial breakthrough before you were even born. The enemy knew. That's why you've always faced resistance when it came to money stability and recognition. That's why people closest to you became uncomfortable when you started shining. It wasn't just jealousy, it was spiritual agitation. They sensed your divine inheritance even before you did. My child, my beloved, do you want to know why this blessing has been delayed until now? Because this time it's permanent. Heaven did not want to release it when you were surrounded by the wrong people. Because if it came too soon, they would have taken advantage of it, and you'd be left with nothing. But now God says you've grown. You're ready. My child, my beloved, you've been too generous to those who would never do the same for you. But heaven saw every seed. Even when you gave them out of your last, the tears you cried after giving those tears watered the ground for a harvest. Yes, they never saw coming. And it's for you, only for you. What's being unlocked now isn't just money, it's restoration. My child, my beloved, when the angel of finance delivers this next miracle, it will come quietly. No announcement, no drama. One door will open, one check will be released, one decision will shift. And those who doubted you, who laughed when you struggled, will stand in silent disbelief. Because what's about to happen in your life won't make sense unless you understand God. My child, my beloved, the next phone call will not be like the last one. A different tone, a different result. Because the Spirit has gone ahead and cleared the way. What was once delayed will suddenly flow. And those who try to lock you out of the blessing will be surprised when God gives it to you anyway without their permission. My child, my beloved, it's not just about money. It's about justice. Heaven is not only blessing you, it's restoring the imbalance that was never corrected. That's why the weight feels heavy, because it's not just about now. It's about years of divine compensation for everything you lost while trying to do right by people who never saw your worth. My child, my beloved, you've heard people talk about miracles, but you've rarely felt like you've seen one. That's about to change. The next few days will bring something so specific, so direct, so undeniable that you will fall. Go to your knees not out of confusion, but out of pure, overwhelming confirmation. My child, my beloved, you're not late, you're not behind, you're not forgotten. You are being revealed right on time, and your delay was heaven's disguise for protection. Some blessings come wrapped in battles, but this one is coming wrapped in peace. And you will know it's from God because it will cost you nothing but your trust. My child, my beloved, the enemy has been whispering to you, telling you that you missed it, that you're cursed, that everyone else gets blessed but not you. But those whispers are lies, and this message is the sword that cuts them down. The truth is, you were hidden for preparation. And now you are being revealed for restoration. My child, my beloved, you don't need to force it. You don't need to beg anyone to see your value. Those who are blind to your worth don't deserve access to your next chapter. And those who secretly watched your struggle and said nothing, they will now watch your miracle and say, "How did this?" But you'll know. It happened because you didn't give up when it would have been easier to quit. My child, my beloved, the money you were waiting for isn't gone. It's just been redirected and heaven is sending it again. But this time it won't go through contaminated hands. It will come directly to you. It won't be explained. It will just happen. And your only job is to stay aligned with the stillness of obedience. My child, my beloved, there are numbers and names being discussed even now behind closed doors. In hidden meetings, documents are being looked at, files reviewed, and what they think is just business is actually divine orchestration. One signature away from your life changing. And God says when it arrives, you will know this was no accident. My child, my beloved, this moment is time sensitive. That's why I'm hurting you with divine command. Do not delay. Don't think I'll come back to this later, because if you do, you may miss the timing that is woven into this message. You may miss the wave. And God's wave comes with speed, not confusion. If you feel this is for you, you're right. It is. My child, my beloved, before you sleep tonight, say nothing to anyone. Just pray these words. God, I receive what you hid for me, not from me. Reveal it when I'm ready, and ready me now. That one sentence can unlock something you've been waiting to see for years, because this is not about effort. It's about surrender. You've tried everything else. Now trust the hand that has never dropped you. My child, my beloved, you are standing at the edge of a divine turnaround. Not just a small one, not just a moment of relief, but a complete reordering of what was broken. Lost, stolen, and misunderstood. God has decided that the delay can no longer hold you. And I, Archangel Michael, have been released to fight off the final interference. But I need your attention. I need you to stay here, because if you walk away now, you will miss the final instruction that unlocks it all. My child, my beloved, you've been overlooked by people who should have honored you. They took what you shared but never gave back. They used your light but refused to protect it. And when you struggled, they stepped back like strangers. But let me tell you this, God counted every single moment. Every tear you cried while still showing love. Every act of kindness they forgot. And heaven has kept record of it all, not to punish them, but to reward you. My child, my beloved, there's a reason you feel strange lately. That pressure in your chest, that's stirring in your spirit. That restlessness that no amount of sleep can silence. It's not anxiety, it's activation. Your spirit knows something is about to break open. You've felt it approaching. You've tried to name it. You've asked, is this the moment? And yes, this is the moment. But you must hold position. Don't flee now. Don't run when you're seconds from breakthrough. My child, my beloved, the people who took what wasn't theirs have begun to feel the tremble in the spiritual realm. They can't explain it, but they feel exposed. Some will try to come close again. Some will act like nothing happened. But the truth is, they know something is shifting. And they're afraid, because the covering they once used to hide is being lifted. Their secrets are no longer safe around your presence. Your obedience is making them uncomfortable, my child, my beloved. Your life is not random. Your birth was not an accident. You were planted, not dropped. The family you were born into was not the final decision over your destiny. It was the beginning of the test, not the end of your future. And God is saying, now I reveal what was always yours. Now I release what was delayed by their doubt. My child, my beloved, there is something divine happening behind closed doors. Someone is about to speak your name in a room you've never entered. And that one mention will change the path of your finances, your positioning, your reputation. You won't have to force your way in. The doors will open because you are favored, not because you are loud. And what they tried to hide from you will be handed to you in public. My child, my beloved, this is not revenge. This is restoration. God is not giving this back to you so you can prove others wrong. He's giving it back because you are finally strong enough to carry it without pride. What's coming is not just for your comfort. It's for your calling. It will give you freedom to help others to walk without fear and to bless the people who never expected you to rise like this. My child, my beloved, my child, my beloved, do you want to know why this blessing has been delayed until now? Because this time it's permanent. Heaven did not want to release it when you were surrounded by the wrong people. Because if it came too soon, they would have taken advantage of it and you'd be left with nothing. But now God says you've grown. You're ready. My child, my beloved, you've been too generous to those who would never do the same for you. But heaven saw every seed. Even when you gave out of your last, the tears you cried after giving those tears watered the ground for a harvest. They never saw coming, and it's for you, only for you. What's being unlocked now isn't just money, it's restoration. My child, my beloved, when the angel of finance delivers this next miracle, it will come quietly. No announcement, no drama. One door will open, one check will be released. One decision will shift, and those who doubted you, who laughed when you struggled, will stand in silent disbelief. Because what's about to happen in your life won't make sense unless you understand God. My child, my beloved, the next 24 hours are a countdown. Watch how the atmosphere shifts. Someone you haven't heard from in months will suddenly reach out. But be careful, not all returns are reconnections. Some are distractions. Some are tests. Heaven is watching how you respond. If you stay aligned, you will pass, and then the scroll with your name will be signed in full. My child, my beloved, they never believed you'd make it this far. In fact, they counted on your silence. They thought you would never ask questions, that you would keep shrinking yourself so they could feel taller. But heaven disagrees. You are not small. You are not invisible. You are not weak. You are a chosen vessel for the transfer of divine wealth, and your breakthrough is bigger than their betrayal. My child, my beloved, there's a number that has been circling in the spirit, a specific amount, a withheld portion, a stolen piece, something you were supposed to receive weeks or even years ago. And every time you were closed, something strange happened. Miscommunication, lost documents, sudden silence. This wasn't coincidence, it was interference. But now God says the blockage has been removed. And soon the same system that denied you will be the one that delivers it back with interest. My child, my beloved, do you remember that one moment you were certain your life was about to shift, and then everything fell apart again? That wasn't your failure. That was sabotage. But heaven recorded what happened, even when no one else saw it. And now, the moment that was signed from you is being restored through a second chance. This time, no one will be able to stand in the way of what God is returning. My child, my beloved, some people in your family only knew how to love you while you were struggling. When you began to rise, their hearts revealed what they had hidden. You tried to dismiss it as imagination, but God says you were not wrong. The betrayal will not be the final chapter. The curse ends with you. What your heart always felt was meant for you will finally reach your hands, because heaven is correcting what others tried to delay. My child, my beloved, they believed they could manipulate time and hold you back until your spirit became tired. They thought that if they waited long enough, you would lose hope and walk away from what was yours. But they did not understand that heaven was protecting you from receiving too soon. A premature breakthrough would have come with chains attached, so God not only prepared the blessing, He prepared you to carry it wisely. My child, my beloved, in the spiritual realm, your name carries a light. That is why darkness pressed so closely around you. The enemy does not attack emptiness. He attacks what carries purpose, promise, and anointing. Your anointing includes financial restoration, not just survival, but abundance that corrects the imbalance of every painful season behind you. The pain did not steal your promise. It sharpened it. My child, my beloved, this message is being witnessed in the Spirit. Not everyone will understand what is happening, but those who are spiritually awake will feel that something has shifted around your life. You were meant to receive this at this exact hour, not sooner and not later. Heaven knows your heart is soft enough to receive what is coming, but now strong enough to protect it. My child, my beloved, there is one person who secretly believed you would never succeed without them. They quietly hoped you would fail. They pretended to support you, but always gave half answers, delayed favors, and offered empty promises. You felt it. You swallowed it. And you kept loving anyway. But now God says, I saw what they did. I heard what they said when you weren't in the room. And I have closed their access to your next season. My child, my beloved, You've cried for clarity. You've begged for signs. This is your sign. This message didn't come from a random voice. It came from the throne room, passed through the veil, and landed here, because heaven trusts you to hear. Don't doubt this moment. Don't scroll past it. If you knew how close you were, you would weep. My child, my beloved, the next phone call will not be like the last one. A different tone, a different result, because the Spirit has gone ahead and cleared the way. What was once delayed will suddenly flow. And those who try to lock you out of the blessing will be surprised when God gives it to you anyway without their permission. My child, my beloved, it's not just about money. It's about justice. Heaven is not only blessing you, it's restoring the imbalance that was never corrected. That's why the weight feels heavy, because it's not just about now. It's about years of divine compensation for everything you lost while trying to do right by people who never saw your worth. My child, my beloved, you've heard people talk about miracles, but you've really felt like you've seen one. That's about to change. The next few days will bring something so specific, so direct, so undeniable that you will fall. Go to your knees, not out of confusion, but out of pure, overwhelming confirmation. My child, my beloved, you're not late, you're not behind, you're not forgotten. You are being revealed right on time, and your delay was heaven's disguise for protection. Some blessings come wrapped in battles, but this one is coming wrapped in peace. And you will know it's from God because it will cost you nothing but your trust. My child, my beloved, my child, my beloved. I must say this again so you don't forget. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not cursed. That feeling of being stuck was a divine cocoon. You weren't paralyzed. You were being prepared. And now the cocoon is breaking. The new version of you is emerging, and it looks nothing like the struggle they labeled you by. They judged your middle, but they're about to witness your divine arrival. My child, my beloved, there's a financial figure attached to your name in the spirit realm. It has been locked up for too long. Others tried to access it. Some try to delay it, but heaven has denied their access. That number is returning to the rightful owner. And when it lands, it will not bring chaos. It will bring answers, peace solutions, and a boldness to step where fear once lived, my child. My beloved, I've watched you give when you had barely anything. I've seen you tithe even while wondering how you pay your next bill. I saw you bless people who would never do the same for you. And now heaven is responding. Your sacrifices were never wasted. They were deposits, and now the account is full. The release is imminent. My child, my beloved. There's a reason this message reached you right now. It's because this hour was written into your story. If you would have received this too early, you would have doubted it. If you received it too late, you would have missed it. But you're here now, on time, in position, with your spirit open. And that's all God needed. The blessing is already on the way. Your obedience confirmed the delivery. My child, my beloved. Before this weekend, you will feel the atmosphere shift. Your sleep will feel different. You'll feel lighter, more clear. And then it will happen. A release, a message, a miracle. Something will unlock, and you'll know it came from the divine decision to listen when it was easier to scroll past. That's what makes you chosen. You listen when others ignore. You believe when others mock. You stay when others walk away. My child, my beloved, The person who tried to destroy your name will watch God elevate it. Not for your revenge, but for His glory. Because when they ask, how did they make it through all that? You'll respond, grace. And your life will be a testimony that no betrayal, no delay, no demonic interference can block what God had writes in permanent ink. My child, my beloved, your name is no longer in the hands of those who misused it. Your future is no longer tied to people who mishandle your past. And your blessing is no longer hidden in places you cannot reach. God is bringing it forward, right to your door, right to your hands, right to your spirit. All that's left is your yes, my child, my beloved. The angels have finished preparing the release. I've stood over your name for months defending what others tried to take. You didn't know it, but you were in warfare. Your dreams were under surveillance. Your thoughts were being twisted, but heaven didn't leave you alone. Every time you cried in silence, the Spirit moved. And now that battle is closing because your blessing is on its way. And this time, no one will snatch it. My child, my beloved. There are 3 signs that will appear within hours of each other. The first will come through your senses. You'll feel peace when you usually feel fear. Don't ignore it. The second will come through someone else. They'll say something oddly specific, almost as if they're speaking what's in your. The third will be subtle but powerful, a sound, a flash, a number, or a name. It will feel like a whisper through the veil. That's how you'll know you are aligned and the miracle is falling. My child, my beloved, you will not have to beg for what belongs to you. You will not have to chase what was written for your hands. That time has ended. You've learned the lessons. You've walked the desert. You've sat in silence while others mocked you. And now the gates are opening. You will walk through them not as the broken version of yourself, but as the healed, crowned, trusted child of God you've always been. My child, my beloved, forgive yourself for not knowing sooner, for trusting those who used you, for loving people who didn't value your heart. None of that was wasted. All of it led here. And heaven does not shame the ones who learn. God honors those who rise with wisdom. And now that wisdom is about to reward you in ways you never saw coming. My child, my beloved, do not be afraid when things start to move quickly. That's how you'll know it's divine. The things that once dragged out will now accelerate. What used to take months will take minutes, and it will feel like a dream. But I promise you it's not. This is real, and this is now. Stay present. Stay open. The next door is opening with your name carved into the key. My child, my beloved. Your name was spoken in a heavenly chamber just hours ago. The scroll was opened, and I was told to read it aloud before the angels. I wept not because I was afraid, but because I saw what's coming for you. I saw the house, the healing, the restoration of wealth, the return of laughter. I saw a version of you that finally smiles without guilt. And I wanted you to see it too. That's why I was allowed to bring this message. My child, my beloved. There is something God wrote into your destiny that was never given to your parents, never given to your siblings, never given to your friends because it was designed only for you. That's why they didn't understand you. That's why you felt like the outsider, even in rooms full of love. You weren't rejected. You were set apart. And what's coming now is the confirmation of why you had to walk alone. My child, my beloved, stop apologizing for being different. Stop shrinking your desires. Do you want me to blend in? You were made to break patterns. You were made to disrupt poverty in your bloodline, to walk in rooms no one else in your family dare to enter. You were made to carry light into places that have never seen it before. This is not arrogance. This is obedience. My child, my beloved, when the money comes, and yes, it will remember what it's for. It's not just for bills. It's not just for comfort. It's for movement, mission, healing, vision. God doesn't bless small just to keep you humble. He blesses big to show what happens when faith meets obedience. You are the testimony. You are the evidence. You are the answered prayer someone else hasn't dared to pray yet. My child, my beloved, my child, my beloved, your life is not random. Your birth was not an accident. You were planted, not dropped. The family you were born into was not the final decision over your destiny. It was the beginning of the test, not the end of your future. And God is saying now, I reveal what was always yours. Now I release what was delayed by their doubt. My child, my beloved, there is something divine happening behind closed doors. Someone is about to speak your name in a room you've never entered. And that one mention will change the path of your finances, your positioning, your reputation. You won't have to force your way in. The doors will open because you are favored, not because you are loud. And what they tried to hide from you will be handed to you in public. My child, my beloved, this is not revenge. This is restoration. God is not giving this back to you so you can prove others wrong. He's giving it back because you are finally strong enough to carry it without pride. What's coming is not just for your comfort. It's for your calling. It will give you freedom to help others to walk without fear and to bless the people who never expected you to play rise like this. My child, my beloved, do you know what's more dangerous than an enemy? A false supporter. Someone who hugs you and hopes you fall. Someone who gives advice designed to delay you. Someone who plants doubts, not seeds. And heaven is revealing two of them right now. They are not strangers. They are familiar. And God says, I let them close so you could learn how to see. Now you are no longer blind. And now you will no longer suffer for their comfort. My child, my beloved, I beg you don't run back to what God removed. Don't grieve the separation He created. Some doors must remain closed so the flood of your favor can rise. You asked for peace and He took away chaos. You asked for abundance and He removed the leeches. You asked for clarity and He silenced the manipulators. Don't cry for what left when it was never sent to stay. My child, my beloved, there is still a battle in the Spirit over your life. But this battle is not yours. It belongs to heaven. You're not being called to fight. You're being called to believe. I, Archangel Michael. I'm already in the battle. I've drawn my sword. And the final blow is being delivered tonight. You may feel tired in your body, but your spirit is about to rise with supernatural strength. The weight will break. The fog will clear. And what's yours will finally reach you. My child, my beloved, stop second-guessing yourself. Stop questioning if you're worthy. You are. You always were. The enemy just convinced you to settle. And now heaven is pulling you back to the original blueprint. The one where you prosper. The one where you lead. The one where you are respected, elevated, trusted, and protected by divine favor, not by manip-ovulation. My child, my beloved, there is paperwork that is about to shift in your favor. A legal matter, a contract, a delay, something that has felt stuck for far too long. And God says now, I touch it. You will hear from someone soon. It may feel small at first, but do not underestimate it. That small change is the crack in the dam, and once it begins, nothing will be able to stop the outpouring. My child, my beloved, there's something I need you to know, and I'm only allowed to tell you this because you've stayed through the fire. The people who hurt you may never apologize. They may never admit what they did. But God doesn't need their apology to bless you. He's not waiting on them. He's only waiting on your yes. And the moment your heart says, I still trust you, even in pain, that's when heaven moves. My child, my beloved, when the wealth transfer arrives, it will come with instructions. This is not for your ego. It is not to prove them wrong. It's for legacy. It's to fix what was broken in your family line. You were chosen to end poverty cycles, silence curses, and restore dignity. Don't ask why me. Ask, what do I do with it, Lord? And He will tell you clearly, my child, my beloved, there is still time, but not much. This moment is part of a divine countdown. If you delay too long, the shift will move to the next open vessel. That's not fret, that's truth. God loves everyone, but favor is time-sensitive. It lands where obedience lives, and you, my beloved, are right on the edge of obedience. Just keep listening. Keep receiving. You are almost there, my child, my beloved. Someone is about to say your name in prayer without knowing why. Someone who barely knows you may soon become part of your answer. Someone who once passed by without noticing may suddenly feel moved to help. They may not understand why the urgency is in their heart, but you will recognize it. This is divine compensation, spiritual restoration, and it will arrive without hidden conditions. My child, my beloved, the next few days matter deeply, so watch what tries to distract you and who suddenly returns. Pay attention to unusual messages, sudden temptations, or offers that seem too perfect. If something pulls you away from peace, purpose, or clarity, it is not from God, because heaven never moves through confusion. If you do not feel calm, guided, and steady, walk away. You are too close to your breakthrough to entertain delays. My child, my beloved, before I leave, I need you to understand this clearly. You are not losing your mind. The feelings, the dreams, the sudden insight, the quiet divine nudges have all been real. You have not imagined the resistance around you, and you are not being dramatic about the pressure you have sensed. You are simply sensitive to what others have become too numb to notice. That awareness is not your weakness. It is your gift. My child, my beloved, now is the time to move, not with panic, but with faith. Say yes to what heaven has been whispering. Say no to what your soul has already outgrown. Choose clarity over chaos, calling over comfort, and alignment over applause. Because this choice opens a new season. You are about to enter a chapter unlike anything you have known before. My child, my beloved, you are standing inside a window of divine reversal, where what once worked against you begins to serve your purpose. The voices that doubted you are growing quiet, and heaven is speaking louder than ever. You may feel nothing is happening on the outside, but in the unseen realm, everything is moving with speed. Documents are shifting, names are being cleared, delays are being burned away, And the heavy weight you carried in silence is being lifted without warning, because heaven is doing what no one else could.